Now, this was a piece of news yesterday that I was going to cover, but then something happened yesterday and we had to talk about a flame-chested Autobot leader from the future. Although not really the future. I mean, 2006 or 2010 in the Japanese continuity. Guess it's the past now. Anyways, point being is we had a piece of news covering that of the future of the Cyberverse line and what was going to be happening with the product in relation to Season 4. And we kind of discussed it a little bit in the past when we had some of these listings, but now there has been updates to said listings and price points and cost and a little bit of more deeper information and one new product that I guess I missed somehow, unless this is actually news. So let's get into that. So Cyberverse Season 4, whole bunch of Walmart listings surfaced. Again, JT Prime 17 dug them up, and that news just kind of got buried because of some Commander class news yesterday. But we have a better idea now of what's going on. Again, that emphasis on dinosaurs, the Dinobots and stuff like that. Again, the 2 TV movies that will be coming at some point this year. We still don't have an exact date. And we have some product here, so we're just going to go through it quickly and we'll see what we have here. So the first thing we have here is the Dino Squad. It's going to be a 3-pack priced at $32. Chances are at $32 they're going to be something more at that scout class or, you know, some kind of gimmick class that exists within the Cyberverse line, like a lower class warrior 3-step or something like that. They don't say which 3 are in it, but I don't know, take your pick. Sludge, Swoop, Snarl. Maybe not Slag because of censorship reasons, but you never know. You never know. We got a Slag coming in Studio Series apparently, but I'll see it when I believe it. So there's that. That's a 3-pack. Probably not anything too spectacular. Then we got the Ultimate Class Season 4 Volcanicus and Hot Rod. And these are at a whopping increase of a price at $52.39 American. Now, the Ultimate Class, for people not familiar with it, that's the large figures but simplistic in design. The last one that we kind of really encountered was the Iaconus, which again, big beefy figure, but doesn't really do much. Kind of usually has one kind of little gimmick to it. And, you know, maybe a 3-step to 4-step transformation. Not very complex either. Doesn't really do a great job. And they have here listed again, Volcanicus and Hot Rod. That trademark of Volcanicus, historically, that we know up to this point, has been associated with Dinobot combiners. If this is part of the Ultimate Class, is it going to be a Dinobot team that's all combined, but it's one giant piece of plastic with articulation and the limbs do not detach and make separate robots? Is it going to be something where the limbs do detach, but they're non-transformable dinosaurs? I don't know what they're going to try to do here, but I don't think there's any reason to be too excited about this specific release at the ultimate price point. And as for the Hot Rod, well, that's just going to be a big old Hot Rod toy. Like I already don't have one Hot Rod Rodimus Prime toy at an expensive price point to worry about with Commander class. Now we got a Ultimate Class, which is going to be less appealing in a lot of different ways, but just as expensive in a lot of other different ways. We'll see how that looks. Make me change my mind, but I don't think that'll be the case. Ultra Class Sludge and Ramjet. Again, the Ultra Class is a larger figure, but smaller than that of the Ultimate. Kind of that of like a Voyager, in between Voyager and Leader, really depending on the character. Leaning more towards the Voyager size. But unfortunately, they're 3-step, so also very simplistic in design, and usually have something called an Ultra Action Attacks gimmick. So it usually has some kind of gimmick that's present in the alt mode, and sometimes in robot mode, but that's really due to the design and your imagination. So again, Sludge, the Dinobot, and Ramjet, the Conehead Seeker Jet. Again, Ramjet, he only has one other toy at this point, and it's that little Scout Legends class that doesn't... It kind of has an alt mode, kind of doesn't have an alt mode. So at least that would be kind of a step up to get the Ultra Class. It might be a better fit in your collection in terms of scale. But probably have some kind of, I don't know, ramming gimmick, Conehead ramming gimmick, maybe null rays, who knows. Something in the alt mode, obviously. And with Sludge, I don't know, tail swinging gimmick. He's that dinosaur, brontosaurus kind of thing. So we'll see what happens with that. And then, of course, they mention also it's going to be $35.28 each. Pricey. Seeing some price increases across all of these price points here. The Roll and Combine. No information about it, just a price point, $24.88. I'm thinking Crash Combiners, like what we had in Robots in the Skies 2015. But we'll see. I don't know. Roll and Combine. Maybe it's, maybe like the G2 rolling transform stuff like Roadblock and stuff. We'll see what happens with that. Then we got the update to the name of the Dino Optimus Prime listing that we saw before. Now it's called Dinobot Optimus Prime. And the toy will be $48. At that price point at $48, it's probably going to be its own unique kind of class, if you will. It's going to be like, I guess, similar to that of the Arc Power Optimus Prime in that it was kind of its own price point, and it was also the centerpiece of that era of the line, meaning that, like, Season 1 of Cyberverse, the centerpiece toy was the Ultimate Optimus Prime. Season 2, with those Energon armors and stuff, it was the Arc Power Optimus Prime, which had the arc that combined and made armor for him. And the Season 3 kind of toy that was like the centerpiece of the line was the Battle Call Optimus Prime that they had. All of them big, pricey Optimus Prime toys. So, but they were all kind of also, in a lot of ways, either creating a new price point or being their own price point. So this Dinobot Optimus Prime, probably going to be the focus of the line. At that price point, I'm going to assume, maybe in between that of an Ultra and an Ultimate class. Who knows? Maybe it might also be the same size as an Ultimate class. We will see. But not much information. All we know is we got a Dino Optimus Prime coming along the lines of a Rescue Bots Dino Optimus Prime. A lot of dinosaurs. And the last thing here is the confirmation of what these Dino Bot Defenders and Dino Bot Strikers were. Apparently they're part of the preschool category with simplistic transformations. The Dinobot Defenders will be 2 packs and will be $15, and the Dinobot Strikers will be 1 packs and will be $6. What are they exactly? What do they do? We don't know. It's just dinosaur robots, and it's for the preschool division, so it'll probably be very simplistic. Maybe something in line with what Rescue Bots was doing, and with the absence of the Rescue Bots TV series, having some kind of dino product to go along with the scant Rescue Bot stuff that will be used for spring of 2021, like we saw with that Jet, I guess that Jet VTOL with Racer Bumblebee kind of thing going on. I don't know, it looked like an Ultra Magnus jet. It's kind of weird that. But anyways, so that's more or less it. Again, more weird product. Hasbro being very vague. And the sad truth is we're probably going to be seeing a lot of this or learning a lot of this for the first time when it probably shows up in retail or in the back of a stock room, like historically a lot of this Cyberverse stuff has been. So hopefully get more information and hopefully some stuff starts showing up. I mean, if this TV movie is supposed to be showing up at some point in, let's say, the summer season or even like the late summer, early fall season, some of this product is already probably in package sitting somewhere in a warehouse. So something's going to surface at some point, and then we'll get some images, and we'll have some stuff to be excited about for Cyberverse. I like the Cyberverse TV series. I want more product. I want way more product from this TV series that are, enjoyable for that of an older collector. I'm not expecting, incredible masterpiece level stuff. At this point, I'm not even expecting, baseline kind of Generations War for Cybertron stuff. I'm expecting at least stuff that has an alt mode that isn't too badly designed. I mean, I was messing with some of that Battle Call stuff, as you saw on my Twitter account and on my Instagram. It is what it is, like I always say, but at least it was kind of enjoyable at the end of the day. Didn't hurt that it was also on special, those figures, so it made the impact of their purchase a lot better too. But I want to see more enjoyable, fun product that isn't just hampered with gimmicks, lacks articulation and paint, and almost feels like a, dare I say, fast food toy that has been given fancy packaging and put into the retail product line. But anyways, Let me know what you think about this. Are you excited about Cyberverse Season 4? I just want to see these two movies. I want to see this product. What's up with this big hot rod? Tell me that, guys. What's going on with that thing? Man, you could quote that line. Giggity. Anyways, let me know what you think. It's interesting stuff, and hopefully we'll have some new information soon.